Good afternoon, everybody. Hopefully, everybody's having a great and wonderful day. Well, this is probably the last one. I think it's part 3 for the trip down to the Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg, Cherokee, North Carolina. Since we were down there for 4 days, so this is part 3. So, probably be the last. Yeah, it's funny. They didn't get a chance to get down to Tail of the Dragon or any of that yet, but I will say I had not found a straight and boring road in Tennessee. So, I don't know, I can only imagine. I got down that far. Did the back of the dragon, but not the dragon down here. Just didn't have time, and being first time down here and being tourists, we had other things we were looking at. But anyway, here's a nice drive. I don't even remember. I should have marked it and didn't. I don't know if this was headed down to Cherokee, North Carolina, or if this was headed to Gatlinburg. I'm not even sure. But the roads were just amazing. And like I said in the other parts, I see why people spend so much time coming down here. This is really the views, the roads, you know. And you look at the elevation, it's not even that exciting of elevation, really. Being out, went out to Colorado, you're talking, 14,000 feet in elevation. And these, I think, are around 1,500 to 3,000, so not even like that exciting as far as elevation, but man, the views, the roads, this really enjoyable. So definitely glad we got this out of the way our first time. Got to see some things and just enjoy the views. And also, while in some ways, of course, I was disappointed we didn't ride. Our plan B was we're going to try to rent one down there, but we just didn't have time. We were busy. You leave at 8 in the morning, get back at 10 o'clock at night, so we were pumping stuff out, so didn't really get around to even get a chance to rent anything, but oh well. I didn't see everybody zipping around on the razors. Man, that sure had me wishing that would have been cool too. But like I said, I'm sure we'll be down here another time, another day, another place, so definitely worth it. Definitely happy we did it. Definitely looking forward to going back again. But anyway, I don't even know where I was going with that. But I was going to say, even though I'm disappointed we didn't get a chance to ride down there, we had to drive everywhere. I am kind of glad in a lot of ways, because at least driving I was able to enjoy the views, whereas riding I'd be more focused on the road. I'd be trying to pay attention a lot more. I'd be so focused on the road I would have missed out on the views, on just everything around me. At least this gave me a chance to enjoy the area, enjoy the views, I think I said views 20 times already, but gave me a chance to really enjoy the area. As I said, hopefully next time we'll get to ride and get to enjoy enjoy what a lot of bikers go down there for. But this time I was happy we drove. Sure I was a little disappointed, but it was nice to just see the area. To actually take a lot more time to enjoy the area, rather than just kind of focusing on the curves, the turns, and all that good stuff. So, anyway, so here we go. Thanks for riding along, and hopefully, definitely enjoyed this. I really found out, just like many places been to. Not like I travel once a year, but just like a lot of the different places I've been to. It is something that you really have to experience. A video don't do it justice. It's something you really have to experience. So Hopefully you get a chance to if you haven't already. And if you did, I'd like to hear about your experience and what we should have checked out. You know, like I said, we already gathered up a pretty good list of other stuff we want to see and try and do next time we get down there. But, yeah, all in fun, all in time. So, yeah. I'm jealous of people like Ty from Tennessee. And Memphis Mike did a lot of videos in this area. And now I'm kind of jealous of the people down in this area. It's just, man. I think I found yet another place I'd retire to. It's funny. I think of a lot of different places I'd like to retire to, but none of them happen to be where I'm at. So what does that say? Where I'm at is really not the first place I'd want to retire to. So these other places I'd rather retire to, but oh well. Not like I have to worry about that anytime too soon. I still got another probably 40 years. By the time I get to retire, I'll probably be too old and crippled to be able to retire and enjoy it. But yeah, we'll see. And of course, as you see, the roads are wet, so of course the rain. That's kind of given, I guess, in the mountains. You get these little spotty showers, but it rained. So, yeah, even still, the roads were great. That's one thing, like, you see them on video, but you're really not sure till you get to experience them. It's unusual not to see a mountain road with a bunch of potholes and washouts and Tennessee Department of Transportation and the Forest Service and whoever all takes care of this stuff definitely have their A game on. It's amazing to see nice mountain roads like this. I'm used to mountain roads being sketchy, full of gravel and washouts and debris and trash. So, it's definitely clean, and the smells. It is definitely worth the trip. I definitely enjoyed it, even though we were on 4 wheels. But it was worth every minute. Which, like a lot of things, wish I would have done a lot sooner in life, but that's life. You always look back and wish you would have done stuff, but yeah, I can't take it back. So there you go. Again, hopefully enjoy. Not really much narration here because just the views. I think I said that 128 times now. So just sit back and relax and enjoy as we did. And even in this, the HRV, those were pretty fun. We were zipping around here around 45, 50 in places. So I think it's kind of fun to zip around. I definitely was not disappointed though in that part. So sunroof open, windows down. It was just an amazing time. So thank y'all. Have a great, wonderful day, wonderful week. Till next time, we'll see what else happens. One thing that did kind of spark my interest that I thought was kind of odd, being all this mountains, whatever. I didn't see much roadkill. Okay, I hardly seen any roadkill. Nor did I see much wildlife. That I thought was really weird, very awkward. And around here you see dead carcasses of deer everywhere. Dead groundhogs, dead squirrels. we have a lot of roadkill buffet everywhere around here. And that's one thing that kind of, in my mind, that kind of worries me with riding in the mountains like this is deer. I know 2 people and I heard a few other stories. I know there's 2 people who hit deer on motorcycles. I personally hit probably a dozen over the last 20 years in a vehicle. I really don't want to have that experience going around a turn and smacking a deer, or even going straight. I don't want to smack a deer, an elk. I don't want to hit that. I have ran over some squirrels, ran over a groundhog already with a motorcycle. That's kind of freaky enough. But I think deer, bear, elk, I don't know, that kind of stuff in my head. I get stupid anxieties like that. But I was really shocked. I didn't see any deer carcasses. We hardly seen any squirrels. Did see some groundhogs, but we didn't see anything in the road. I just thought it was weird being in a mountain like this. I was shocked at the lack of wildlife, especially dead along the road. It definitely did not have the roadkill cafe like I'd expect. So, I don't know, have you experienced that, or was it just kind of the season? So this is beginning of June when we're here. I don't know, maybe it happens later. I don't know, just weird. So we have roadkill all over the place around here in Pennsylvania. So, I guess not only are we the pothole capital of the world, we're also the roadkill capital. I don't know. Unless we're just too lazy to clean it. Maybe they actually clean it up. Did Tennessee have the roadkill captains? The cleanup on turn 2? I don't know. So, there you go. That's an observation here. Yeah. Not only are the roads beautiful, well paved, well maintained. I didn't see any roadkill either. I don't know, I think it's kind of amusing. When you're in a place like this, you never want to go back. You want to stay here forever. Yet at the same time, I deal with the same mental thought process that I get from my dad, I get from my mom. I think about all the stuff that I gotta do back home. And I also have that feeling of guilt as other people are covering me for my work. And what if? So, as much as I enjoyed the trip, as much as I love the beauty, I love this area, I still, the whole 2 days, not 3 days, whole 3 days, I'm still just fighting the mental part of just, I got so much to do back at home. I got so much work to do. What is my coverage doing? How much am I going to have to do when I get back and all that good stuff? Yeah, it's tough, but I am what I am, so there you go. But we did our best to relax and try to focus on the now, focus on the time away, which doesn't happen often. So, we did our best. I think we were sort of successful. Of course, the biggest issue for me is the getting there, the travel. Get from point A to point B. Then once I'm there, I can kind of get into the groove a little bit, be a little more relaxed and better, and then when it's time to come home, I'm ready. Many times I usually drive straight home. I can usually do the 13 to 15 hours. I'm fine with that, straight, when it's time to come back. Because again, my brain, my mind is focused on what I got to do at back. I got to get back, and I'm ready to head back. So usually I can do the straight through trip, in which I did this time too. So it's a shame. I admire people who can just turn off their brain and be able to get away. And one of the reasons why I would prefer to work for a normal company to be an employee rather than a quarter owner, because stuff like this, it's tough to get away, because even though you're away, you're still responsible. And your responsibilities don't end because you leave the state. So, the challenges of life. But anyway, guess we didn't do too bad. But it is definitely, part of me is very much looking forward to getting back someday. But hopefully someday I have a little less responsibility. So, and this was nice. The person actually pulled over. I read about it. I hear about it. But this is really nice, man. 'Cause we're cruising pretty good. And somebody actually pulled over and let us pass. How cool is that? You don't get that up here in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania says screw you. Brake check you and too bad, stop riding my butt. At least down here, most part, people were very good with that. They see you coming up on them, they pulled over when they could, let you pass. So that part was good. It's definitely very different being in the South compared to the North. So it's definitely a different mentality, y'all. I can't really think of a whole lot else here, so we're already 16 and a half minutes in, so I guess we'll plop up some music or something. We'll see, but thank you very much again for coming along for these 3 days. You know, we'll see what else comes up here, but y'all have a great wonderful week. Be safe. Don't do anything I want to do, even though that don't narrow it down much. Thank y'all.